Hello and welcome to D&D Amethyst, the best D&D webpage if you're looking to run a combat. Hi, my name is Calvin and I am graduating Dev Mountain. This is my capstone project. I'm a DM myself. I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, and one thing that I always have hated is running a combat the old-fashioned way, with a book and paper. You see, the way that the monster manuals work is they're these huge, thick tomes of knowledge. Each page has their own monster with their own statistics, and in order to run a combat with different monsters, you have to constantly flip between pages. I hate that. So I was like, there's got to be a better way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is a better way now with this lovely combat tracker. Off to the left here, you'll see an entire list of monsters, all 1,086 that are in the public domain. And you're able to click on any of these, see their statistics, whether it's their attacks, their special abilities, perhaps something like the Aboleth has reactions, or even legendary actions. Basically, all the information you would need to run a combat is all here. If you find a monster that you really like, let's say a zombie, you can go ahead and enlist them and add them to this queue here, where you'll see, aha, here's what a zombie can do. Let's add a lich as well. Stick with the undead theme here. How about a vampire as well? And as you can see, you can go ahead and click through each of these monsters. Whenever it's their turn, just go ahead and select which one you'd like to see, and boom, there's their stats. Yeah, spells as well. However, it's not just about the monsters. You also need your players. Let's go ahead and make a few real fast. I'll throw myself in there with 15 armor class and 45 HP. And we'll do Steve as well. Steve is a nice guy. We'll give him 78 HP. He's a lot chunkier than I am. Enlist him as well. Now, the amazing thing about this is I can actually drag and drop each of these tiles in order of their turns. Turns go from top to bottom. So where your position is really important. It determines, well, how fast you can react to things. Of course, another important thing to track is health. So you can go ahead and track when things take damage, or if I were to heal, for example. All of that's there. Whenever you delete a zombie, kill a zombie, you can just hit this X and remove them from combat until eventually you're left with just me, Steve, and the vampire. And all that's pretty dang cool. There's also an amazing sign-in feature where you can go ahead and log in. And the beautiful thing about logging in is it lets you, well, if you don't type your password, incorrectly, of course. Let's see if I can do it this time. There we go. The beautiful thing about logging in is it gives you access to saved combats. These are all of my pre-built different combats. We've got a dark and spooky themed one with liches and zombies, like you saw before. We've got giant problems, which are giant themed combat. And my personal favorite, where are they? Where it's a combat full of just were creatures. I love that. Anyways, and of course you can go ahead and add your players. We'll go ahead and add myself in again. And as you can see, I'm then added to the list. I can drag and drop myself in wherever I'd like to go. Beautiful. The other difficult part about combat is every now and then there's spells. And these spells you really have to keep track of. We've got, whatever. A simple way to put it. You cast spells. Sometimes it's hard to remember what they all do because there's hundreds of these as well. So here's a nice little library for you just to go ahead and click through. See whatever you need, whether it's Fireball or Creation. It gives you all the stats there. And of course, once you're done, go ahead and log out. And there you go. Thank you so much for watching my project, and I'll catch you all on the next one.